I'll tell you something, as much as I enjoy Moab for the outdoor stuff, it sucks when it comes to anything that has to do with existing here. So if you're in a van, you're not allowed to park in your van overnight. There's restrictions on parking for basically everybody. So trying to find somewhere. Some guy just hit the back of my van because I was parked in the supermarket, and he decided he was going to hit the back of my van. So I'm going to try to pull into this spot here. I don't think I'll fit. Nope, I won't fit with the bike on the back. But yeah, it's a very I don't know, they kind of hate everybody. So I'm going to park right here in this spot. I'm pretty sure I can fit in. I will make sure I can fit. And yeah, so Moab is not at all van friendly whatsoever. And of course I have the bike on the back, so it makes it a little bit more difficult to try to find a parking space. But I think I'm okay. I think I can get in here as long as I don't hit that tree. I don't know. I don't know. I hate this town. Beautiful national parks, but they just don't, the locals don't like anybody. And I already got hit once, so I don't want to get hit again. So anyway, I don't even know what I'm doing. I'm going to the coffee roasters, that's what I'm doing. So let me just back up here. It should be fine. All right, that's fine. This place sucks. Anyway, I got a campsite for tonight, so that's all good. All right, let me just double check, make sure I didn't hit anybody. Yeah, sorry. So, I've had a hell of a day. A lot of, well, personal and travel. So that said, I found a good parking space. So I think I'm gonna chill here. It doesn't have any restrictions. I'm gonna chill here, I guess, until it gets dark and then go to my campsite. But there's a coffee place right here. Jailhouse Cafe was recommended, but that's closed right now. And then there is, what is there? There is Rocky Mountain, oh, Moab Coffee Roasters, that's where I want to go. But that's Rocky Mountain. Yeah, I want to sit with my computer on Wi-Fi because I've got a cool Harrier, but I want to plug my computer in. Sorry, I don't like Moab. I came here, actually Arches is not too far. I think Arches is up there. I came here in 2019, 2021. Didn't come here in 2022. Yes, I did. I came here in 2022. And then, I think, and now I'm here again in 2024. I don't know. It's a shame. I think, like, the locals are basically, like, cracking down on everything. You can't park overnight anymore. You can't sleep in your van. You'll get a ticket. And I'm like, seriously, like, the whole reason this town makes money is because of adventure. Like, people just don't come here to, like, stick their thumb up their butt. You know, people actually come here because they want to do outdoor stuff and they want to go to national parks. And I think if they made this a little more welcoming, that, you know, I don't know. That's just my thought. I'm sorry, I'm so tired. Hell of a day. Good hike. But yeah, let me go see if I can set up my computer in there, if possible. And then I don't know if there's any other coffee shops, but yeah, I'm gonna go put my jacket on. And oh, there is ice cream. I'm not really hungry though. I just got groceries. But yeah, so there is, yeah, I'm just gonna walk around for about a little bit and then come back and get my computer and then call Harriet and then go to my campground. So I think the campsite was like $28, but it's $10 off with my interagency pass, with my disabled access pass. So it's $18, but I think I booked an equestrian camp spot. But it's like, I'm not gonna mess around in Moab. I'm gonna do my hikes tomorrow and then I'm in Dead Horse. So worst case scenario, I can get the same campsite tomorrow night, but $18 is fine. Better than a $100 ticket. But yeah, I lucked out last night with staying with the sheriff. I mean, that's how you, Monticello, they know how to do it. They allowed me to park. They were perfectly fine. There we go, blue sky. Perfectly fine, super nice. Like, we've never written a parking ticket. Moab though, it's like, the reason Moab's so crazy is that people just drive around all day. Like, if they had somewhere they could park, then they would be able to just, you know, put money into the place. But I don't know. I get a bad taste in my mouth when I come to Moab. I really don't. I don't like it here. I love Arches. I love Canyonlands. I like all the outdoor places I'll be going that I haven't been to before. But I do not like the downtown vibe. It is very, I don't know. They don't like people here. And I got this like bad taste when I was here in 2019 that they really just don't like. I mean, we couldn't even find a hotel. We ended up staying, my friend and I ended up staying in a in a hostel or something, and it was still $120 a night. It's just like, come on, people. Anyway, there is BLM land outside of Arches, and I think that's kind of the direction I'm going. So I might stay there tomorrow night. But I'm okay getting a campsite tonight because I'm tired and I need to just not be hassled, and I need a good night's sleep. So, all right, let me go figure out where I am, change my top out of my hiking shirt, put my sweatshirt on, and yeah, just kind of walk around. So there's a bookstore there. There's a coffee shop there with ice cream, but it's like Rocky Mountain chocolate. And I think there's another coffee shop down there. So I just want to find somewhere to plug in. The sun is going down, but it is pretty. I mean, I think if Moab could get a direction from like Durango or Taos or, you know, any of those other towns that are like, yeah, we embrace, you know, van lifers, travelers, RVers and all that. But here it's just like, everybody's rude. Even the guy that just hit my car, hit my van, my whole van jolted forward. The guy just like slammed right into the bike rack, and thankfully there's no bike on it. But then he's like, oh, you bent my, you know, you bent my, my license plate. I said, your license plate looks like you've hit a bunch of shit already. Like, your license plate did not do that because you slammed into the back of my van. So anyway, it's just, his wife didn't even get out of the car. She's like, this probably happens all the time. Okay, all right, let me get, yeah, let me get going, and I'll see you later. I'm so tired. All right, there's my van. That's too funny. I am finally leaving Moab, going up toward Arches, and I might swing back through here before I head out of Moab. If I have time tomorrow, I'll come back through, because I have a lot of time. It'll be Wednesday, so I think my hikes are in the morning. I might pop by Arches in the afternoon, even though I've been there twice already, I think 2 or 3 times. So anyway, so just down here, I think further up is the BLM, but just down here is where I'm going to the campsite. It's 23 miles. So I did stay in some sort of like Bar M Chuck Wagon, what was it? Oh, it was a like restaurant, like a barbecue place that shut down like during the pandemic. And the parking lot was like, put in $2 and you can park in the parking lot. So I stayed there for like 2 nights, just right on the highway. The only van that was in the whole place. I think there's a video about it or something. But yeah, I mean, it was great. I don't know if you can stay there now, but it is very, very difficult, unless you have a campsite, to find overnight parking in Moab. The police will give you a ticket if you're in your camper van. So again, there's so many places they could just open up for vans and all that stuff, but they just want to make it, the locals want to make it very, very difficult. And I think that's really shitty, because nobody owns the earth. And it's actually more dangerous if people have to go drive, you know, 40, 50 miles outside of, you know, the area to go find somewhere to park. I don't know. I mean, there's lots of public land, but around Moab, if you're, you know, wanting business, you know, our business, I'm not going to spend any money in Moab, actually. But if you want our business, then at least make us feel welcome. That's kind of how, like, hospitality goes. But if you don't want our business, if you want to make it very difficult for us to even park on the street to be able to go to the businesses on Main Street, then fine, then you will not get my business. So, but even here, like, you can't park in any of these trailheads or anything overnight, the day use area. And the thing is, we're all fully self-contained. Like, I'm not going to go like shit outside, am I? I mean, I've got my own porta potty, all this stuff, but thankfully it is gorgeous down this way, and I have 2 nights in the same campsite. And I think, like I said, I have the equestrian camp. So I don't know. I mean, I just happen to get the campsite. It's $18 a night, which is fine. I'm not going to have to pay, I don't think, for campsites for the rest of the trip, only when I'm here in Moab. So it's fine. I don't have any friends here right now. I have friends, but like, they're not in town. They're still in Texas or other places. But yeah, over here, this is all camping as well. I think it's first come, first served. I don't really want to stay in that campground. I think I'll be fine where I'm at. It's only 30 minutes away. And then I'll just come back down. Yeah, there's a whole little setup over there. I'll come back down and do my hikes tomorrow morning. So the 2 hikes are about 5 miles each, I think. And then I think I'll go back into Moab and or maybe go over to Arches. I'm not sure. I would like to ride my bike actually. There's a bunch of bike lanes. So if it's not too cold and I'm not too tired, I might come down here to the day use before going back to my campsite and go ride my bike for a little bit, test out the new bike. I do need to do that because by the time I ride it next week, I'm probably, tires will probably be flat. So yeah, this is gorgeous. Yeah, let me do that tomorrow. I think it's too late today, but I'll do the 2 hikes. I'll come back through Moab, get gas, and then I'll do my bike ride. So this goes all the way along the river. Oh, that'll be good. I haven't done that. I've never ridden a bike in Moab before, and that'll be better than going to Arches, because Arches you can only ride on the road, and I would probably need timed entry between like a certain amount of time during the day. Either super early in the morning, you don't need timed entry, and then super late at night. But I've been to Arches twice, so and I've done all the hikes you can do there, so I don't really need to do anything else. But okay, so the bike lane ends back there. So that would be a good ride. Maybe I can ride into town on the bike and then back up the bike path and then just park up here or something. Yeah, all these laybys in Colorado, they let you park in the laybys. They don't care. In Arizona, you can park in the laybys. I am excited, super excited though, to go on my BLM in Page again. I'm hoping I can stay in that same spot because that's fantastic. But yeah, so now I'm going to the campsite. But there's lots of, there's another bike route. Okay. So yeah, so maybe I just take the road for a little bit and then take the bike route. That looks like a brand new bike route as well. All the way up to Porcupine Rim Trailhead Parking. And usually trailheads are 24 hours, but maybe not. So then the bike path goes all the way along. Well, that's pretty cool. So I think, and there's more dispersed camping, I think I'm going to do that. I think I'm going to go ahead and do that bike trail. I think that would be fantastic. Okay, cool. All right, so yeah, let me go up and check out this campground. Hopefully I didn't just waste like $36 on this thing. $18 a night. I get $10 off, which is 50% off the cost, and it's $8 for the booking on recreation.gov. And so I need to make sure that I take a picture of my reservation because I don't have any cell reception up here. So I'll show you these. These are all first come, first served dispersed camping. So they have day use recreation, but they also have campsites. So you need cash for this, and I think you just fill out. I don't think you can book online. I think you just fill out. But then there's also over here, it looks like people are also staying overnight there. They're like right on top of each other. So, but this is an option. I mean, this is kind of like, they kind of make us outcasts, like over here. But yeah, you can just kind of pick a spot, you pay for the location, get your little, little notification thing. There's people over here, probably mountain biking. Yeah, trailheads you can't actually, you can't stay overnight at in Utah, I guess, or at least in Moab. Other places you can. When I was at Blood Mountain, which I did a video on, Blood Mountain in Georgia, which was fantastic, right near Helen, Georgia, I just parked at the trailhead. It's part of the Appalachian Trail, so you can park overnight because people will do through hikes and so on. But yeah, I mean, these campsites down here are fine, but yeah, I've got about 15 more miles, 20 more minutes to get to mine. And of course, if it was snowing like it was last night in Monticello, then obviously I wouldn't be going down this road, but this road's perfectly fine. But also very beautiful, no sun. So hoping that my little dinky little fridge I've got, in lieu of my actual fridge that is broken, everything's just kind of falling apart. Door doesn't open, it's yeah, it's kind of annoying. It's like the demise of van life. 3 years in, shit breaks. So, because it's not meant to be used and abused the way that we do when we're driving a 70-mile-an-hour earthquake down the road. But anyway, yeah, I'll show you the campsite. If people love Moab, that's great. I think Moab is fine if you have a good group of people, but being here solo, being here in a van, the people are just rude. I mean, that guy that hit my car earlier in the parking lot, he just stood there. He goes, so you shouldn't park here. I'm like, I'm in a space, sir. Like, my wheels are in my space. Like, it doesn't mean you slam into my bike rack, and then I'm like, and it looked like he had hit a bunch of stuff before anyway. And he goes, well, you can bend a license plate with your hands. I'm like, great. You go take your license plate, go home, and go bend it around your neck. So it's just, yeah, it's just, I've never encountered anyone pleasant in this town, and I'm a generally pleasant person until, you know, you're not, you got to give respect to get respect, but you go around slamming into people's cars because you're not paying attention, and not even an apology. I was waiting for an apology. I'm like, you could just say you're, you know, I'm so sorry I didn't see the gigantic white van parked in front of me because I'm blind as a bat. You could have just said that. Well, even if it was blind, that would be insulting to blind people. No, he's just stupid. Because I'm an idiot, I slammed into your van when I couldn't see it right in front of me. I mean, it's an eyesore. I can see this miles away. You know, I think from the you know, space station can even see it. You know, see the Great Wall of China and my van. Two things you can see from space. Okay, all right, keep moving. Okay, I was originally going to the Fisher's Tower by accident. I meant to go to the, what is it? Campground up here. So I am in number 5. I have about 0.9 miles from the road. And this is only, if I went the right way, only about 25 minutes from Moab proper. So yeah, so let's see what my campsite's gonna look like. This is fine, no snow. I don't think this is dispersed camping though, but we'll find out. I guarantee you $5 that somebody's in my spot. Okay, as usual, I eat my words. This is actually not too bad. This is really nice. So I'm in number 5. This is perfect. Look how quiet it is out here. And I have 5G. So let me find spot number 5. I think I'm down here. Okay. Okay, so I'm in number 5. There's 7. And this is horse trailer parking. Okay, so I'm in number 5. I don't know which one that is. I should just be able to park, and there should be like little like horse camping. Let me see if there's a map over here. I have no idea. Okay, this one's 6. Okay, number 5, number 6, and I think number 5 should be over here. Reservation. I don't know which one. This is, oh, number 5. I have this whole place to myself. Oh, that is fucking amazing. Yes. Holy shit. Okay. Let me go get Prudence. So I will show you, I have this whole area. Yep, sites 5 and 6 reservation only for 2 nights. Holy shit. Okay, I need to make a cup of tea. Good morning from a very chilly Moab. So I'm doing my time lapse of the sunrise, whenever that's going to happen. So I just wanted to show you my campsite. So not very, I mean, whatever. It's basically just a gravel lot, but it was $18. I get $10 off for having a disabled access pass for the national parks. So this is my place. So I have all this and this big spot over here. I could probably fit about 6 different rigs in here, and that's the other spot that's a little bit smaller. But yeah, this is the equestrian. So I get this whole area over here. I get a fire pit in the back. Let's see, use water to extinguish fires, no sand in fire rings. Okay, so yeah, so this is my fire ring over here, and this is my view. Absolutely stunning. And there she is, there's Prue. Not bad for $18. So I'm actually here tomorrow night as well. I just figured it'd be easier since all the BLM here is paid, unfortunately. I don't think you can do anything over here. Let's see. Restoration area, no vehicles. Okay, so I guess you can probably hike around here if you want to. I'm in flip-flops. It's very cold right now. But anyway, so yeah, so there's my spot. And I'll be back tomorrow. So this is the equestrian. So if you have horses, you can put them up in the corral. And then you can just come over here. So I'm definitely Definitely got to remember this spot. It's only 20 minutes from Moab. It's right actually outside Arches. Arches is, I think it's over there. Actually, no, Arches is that direction. Yeah, so it's 20 minutes from Arches, or 5 minutes from Arches, 20 minutes from downtown Moab, and it's 45 minutes from my first hike this morning. So I'm going to do the first hike, then backtrack on the road I was on yesterday. I went on accidentally, and then instead of coming here, and then do the other hike, and then probably just come back. There's 5G as well, and there's a little dumpster, no toilets, but these two spots you have to book on recreation.gov. The other ones you can pay at the pay station, but these you have to reserve online. So yeah, it's fantastic. So but yeah, like I said, all the BLM spots here, there's no free BLM around Moab, unfortunately, so first come first served. But this one I booked online and got 2 nights, so there we go. Okay, all right, it's cold.